morning. So today is my first day in Bilbao. This is in the north of Spain, and I've decided to come here for 3 days on my own. So the reason I'm here on my own is, if you watch my channel, you'll know that me and Ronan travel everywhere together. Well, me and Ronan have actually split up, but we're still good friends, so it's all good. But basically, I need to start traveling alone, because every time that I get time off from work, I always want to travel, I always want to see new places and stuff. And I don't know anyone else who can travel as much as me. So if everyone's working and stuff, I don't want to miss out on the opportunities to travel. So I'm going to try and get used to doing it alone. Unless other people can come with me, obviously that would be better, I would prefer that. But so far so good. I'm staying at Hostel Quartier, and it's so friendly. It's a great atmosphere there. There's loads of people there this morning for breakfast. You get a free breakfast with your stay, which is a great opportunity to chat to everyone and meet everyone. Last night I was chatting to everyone in the lobby, and a few people invited themselves out with me today. They're like, oh, we'll come out with you. And I've had to tell them this morning that I want to do the first day on my own. Yeah, I just want to get a feel for it on my own. That's the whole reason that I'm here. So yeah, I actually have no plans today. I'm just going to walk around the city and explore, get a feel for it. But I do have 2 friends, John and Kiona, who were here a few weeks ago, and I went around their house yesterday and spoke to them about things to do here and their recommendations. I've pinpointed a few places on the map, so I'm going to try and check them out and then see if I find anything else on the way. So I've just stopped off at La Ribera Market. This is just a place to get a drink, and this is a place where the locals come to get their fruit and veg for the week and their meats and stuff. A lot of the stores aren't open yet, but it's quite early still. But this looks like a great place to come and get some food. So I've decided to take the river walk to the Guggenheim Museum, which is about a 30-minute walk from the hostel. But I've just passed all these little shacks here that are selling different types of food and loads of jewellery and stuff like that. So already I'm coming across loads of cool places, and it's totally unplanned, which feels even better. About not doing any research is that I'm passing all these beautiful grand buildings. I don't have a clue what they are. I'm having to get my Google Maps out every 2 minutes just to see where I am. So they've got this big building here behind me, which is the Bilbao City Hall, but I can see the bridge in front of me. Let's have a look what this one's called. I do have it saved. The Zubizuri Bridge. So that's quite a funky name, and by the looks of it, it's quite a funky bridge. So we're gonna have a walk over there, and I think we're getting quite close to the Guggenheim Museum as well. So yeah, it's really cool. So I'm just walking around the Guggenheim Museum now. I have heard some mixed reviews. Some people say it's really good and some people say it's quite boring. Personally, I'm not really a museum person, so I don't think I'm going to go in. And as I am travelling alone, I get to decide what I want to do. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to go in. But it's a titanium and glass museum, and it's home to loads of major 20th century artwork. So it is quite cool if you're interested in that kind of thing. But even just walking around the side, I'm getting out of breath already. These stairs are killing me. But yeah, even surrounding it, there's loads of cool things. There's a huge spider over there, and these like metallic balls all piled up, and there's like a big dog over here covered in flowers, and apparently they do put new flowers on it every day, I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, it's really cool. So even if you're not interested in museums, I would recommend coming up here, having a walk around just to see the outside. I'm just walking through Casilda y Turizar, which is a beautiful park in the middle of the city. I always like seeing a park in the middle of the city. I think it's nice to have a bit of greenery when there's so many big buildings around. It's nice to have this bit of like peacefulness in the middle of a busy city. But no, this is lovely. There's loads of fountains and like little bridges and stuff, ponds, loads of benches to sit and relax. So it's really nice and peaceful. decided to come and sit down, rest my feet for a little bit. I might even take my shoes and socks off actually, get some air in between the toes. This is so peaceful here. You know what's crazy is that all my anxiety about coming here, about coming out here alone, and you know, just everything that I was feeling, all my like nervousness, completely gone. Completely gone. I feel great. I actually feel really in my element. I feel like this is the kind of thing I should be doing more of. I shouldn't be waiting around for people to be able to come on holiday with me, or just even just go out for 2 or 3 days. I should just literally book things on my own. I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, I've only been exploring today for about 2 hours, and I feel like I've already seen so much. I love walking around and seeing as much as I possibly can in one day. But no, this is lovely. Great weather as well. Every time I've looked at pictures of Bilbao and spoke to people who've been here, they're like, bring your umbrella, it rains all the time, it's always really cold, and the weather here is fantastic. The sky is blue. I put a warm top on today, and I brought a cardigan with me, and I've had to take it off. I'm absolutely sweating. Yeah, there's no sign of rain anyway, so I think it's going to be a good day. So I was searching for a vegan restaurant on Google Maps, and there was one just up the road from where I was. It's actually in a shopping centre, but it's called Bisa, and the menu looks fantastic. There's loads of smoothies and juices and loads of different teas and coffees and stuff, and there's loads of vegan options. I'm actually going for a vegan risotto, which I've never tried one before. It looks amazing, and on the menu it says that that is the most sold, so it must be good. Oh, that was absolutely gorgeous, way better than I expected. As soon as I walked in though, the whole room is done out beautifully, and the menu is great and stuff. It all looks really healthy. When they brought out my risotto, it did look like quite a small portion. I was thinking I might have to get a dessert as well, but it's really filled me up, and the juice has really filled me up as well. So that was really nice. I'm feeling a tiny bit tired now, but the juice that I had was an energising one, so hopefully that will kick in soon. So far, I've done a lot on my list, but there's a viewpoint I want to check out. I'm going to head there now. It is quite a long walk away, but I'll just see what else is on the way. So I've just got a cable car up to the Archanda viewpoint. This place is awesome. It's €4.30 for a return trip on the cable car, and it only took about 5 minutes. It's definitely worth it, saves you walking up here, and you get a view of the entire city. I'm really enjoying this viewpoint. It is so peaceful and quiet, and I've pretty much got this place to myself. There's hardly anyone here apart from 2 lovely people who took my photo for me. That's one of the things when you're travelling on your own, you got to ask people to take your photo, but I offered to take one of them too as well, so they were happy enough. But no, it's really peaceful up here. That was really cool. I would highly recommend doing that if you are coming to Bilbao. I've just got a message on Instagram from one of the guys at the hostel who I met last night, and he saw the photo that I just posted on Instagram of me being at the viewpoint, and he goes, oh, are you there too? And basically we're going to meet up and go for a drink. So we've just stopped off at Plaza Nueva, and I'm going to try pinchos, which is like a traditional thing here in Bilbao. It's like a little bread and you get like a topping on it. It's really famous. If you come here, apparently you have to try them, and Juana is just going to ask there if they do vegetarian ones so I can try them. But yeah, I think we're just going to get a spot overlooking the plaza and get a cup of tea or something. Cheers! So I'm just having a drink with Juana, who I met at the hostel last night, and he's teaching me a little bit about the history of Bilbao. So there's a completely different language here.
Yes, the people in Bilbao speak a different language, but it's only dialect, maybe?
Yeah.
The normal people speak Spanish all the time.
But what did you say the Basque people talk?
Euskera. The language is Euskera.
And Jorge is actually Spanish, so he's trying to practice his English with me. I'm trying to practice my Spanish. But when we got talking last night, he was saying that this is his first solo trip as well. And he's 26, I'm 26, and we do have quite a lot in common. So he's just teaching me a little bit about the history. So this is great. I've just come and met someone and learned all the history about Bilbao and a bit about Barcelona. And I did no research before I came here, but who needs to research when you got Hannah here to help? Thank you.
Do you want to go to Gran Canaria? It's very interesting. Maybe do you like?
Okay.
You have guests, yes?
Yeah.
Invitado?
I've been invited.
Yes, you have been invited.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. Maybe see you in Gran Canaria.
Maybe.
So it's nearly 6 o'clock now. I have been walking around for hours and hours. My feet are killing. I've actually had to go into the pharmacy and get some things for blisters to put on the bottom of my feet because I've got 2 days left yet. And I'm actually going to Croatia next week with my friend Leonie, and we're going there for 5 days. So I've got loads of walking ahead of me, so I need to protect my feet. But yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the hostel now and chill out for a few hours before dinner. So after chilling out in the hostel for a few hours, I realised I was getting hungry and it was getting dark outside. And then I was just chilling on the bed and this girl walked in, she checked into the room and her bed is directly under mine. And as soon as she walked in, she's like, do you speak English? And I was like, yeah. And she's 26 as well. This is her first solo trip as well. So straight away we clicked. And I just said to her, look, I'm going out for some food now. I do eat vegetarian food. She's like, oh my God, me too. I was like, are you hungry? And she was like, yeah. So we went for dinner together. It was really nice. The only thing I'll say about Spain in general is that you don't really go to like restaurants at night. You kind of go to like tapas bars and stuff, and you only get like small tapas portions. Yeah, so it's not what I'm used to, and it's definitely a lot later than what I'm used to. I usually eat around like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and here they were like, the kitchen doesn't even open till 8. It was pretty late, but I'm quite full now, and I've made a new friend, which was nice. But I'm just going to go back into the hostel now and probably just hang out in the lobby, chat to everybody, and then I'll probably have an early night. I have walked so much today, and I've got a busy day planned for tomorrow. I'm really excited. So thank you guys for watching my first day in Bilbao. I hope I've gave you a few ideas of things to do if you guys ever come here, and maybe even inspired a few of you to come here on your own if that's what you're interested in doing. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been here before, or if you're interested in coming, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.